Yo, what up? This is Mike Brown, and this is the Art of Letting Go. Today, we got a special guest in the building, one of my teammates, probably one of the coldest hoopers that I know. It's funny, I was talking to somebody about that yesterday. But man, can you
Stop.
introduce yourself to the people?
Okay, I apologize, people. Y'all know the quarantine. We can't get together. Dogs are at home. People are restless, things like that. But I'm Julius. I'm Mike's teammate. Um, we're good friends as well. And let's see. I live here in Long Beach, California. I've been here a resident for about 5 years. From Racine, Wisconsin originally. We just was talking about it. Let's see. What else can I tell the people? I'm the captain of our basketball team. We'll probably talk about that. I'm sure he'll probably ask you questions about that. But that's like kind of like a little summary. So hey, okay, Mike, you can lead the way. You can lead it because you're the
No,
host.
you good. So before we jump into the conversation, just to bring the listeners in with us, we're gonna take 3 breaths together. So you could close your eyes or you can keep your eyes open. Same with the listeners, you can close your eyes or keep your eyes open. And we're gonna take 3 breaths. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and take one more breath in and let it go.
Okay, I needed. You know what? I needed that little meditation.
That's what's up. I
I
appreciate
needed
that.
that little meditation. I appreciate that little brief
You know, just
meditation.
just to bring us all in the same space. Like we take it all at the same time, so we all get to really be here and just sit in this space together.
For sure.
Man,
That's I want to get more into that actually during this
meditation.
quarantine. Yeah, I'm trying to do stuff. I'm trying to do stuff that I haven't done or the stuff that I want to do, but I really didn't do.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. I was walking LeBron and I found 3 books. One book, it was a English Spanish dictionary. I've
Oh
been
wow. Yeah.
working on Spanish for like 15 days now. So, uh, that I found a book about abs, getting my abs right, because I do want to get my abs. And then I found a book about meditation. It was like all
Oh wow.
in this box. Somebody put out a box of books, and then I just found those 3 books that I wanted. I'm like, dang, it was cool. It was crazy.
That's interesting, man. And it almost sounds like you manifested those books to yourself.
Yet at the time I was taking a walk, I was kind of upset. I was kind of mad about some shit. And it was funny that I found those books and I met this gay couple across the street. They was like talking to me from across the street and stuff, and they was cool, like an older gay couple that was inviting me over when the quarantine over and stuff. So it was a nice little walk that I made, and then like everything, yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm a big believer in the universe
Yeah. Yeah.
doing
No,
stuff. Our our
and
experiences that we
that's
had.
what I was just about to bring up. Like just hearing you say that also made me think about, when we were in Amsterdam and we did shrooms and
Yes.
like just ending up like having that whole trip and then ending up on that bench with both of our names on it. Like that was just a trip.
Yeah, that's something for me that was just like I just didn't believe it was unbelievable. Like you didn't even believe it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we
no, it
was
was a
off the
trip.
shrooms. You was like, did you just write that? I'm like, nigga, we been I just turned around like and mind y'all gotta get we gotta set the setting up because this is a big ass park, y'all, with hundreds of benches.
Yeah.
Um, like hundreds of benches, hundreds of areas for us to go sit, and we just sat at this one bench that was in front of a statue and a fountain and stuff. We thought it was cool, and our names was actually engraved in the bench. After we sat down, we noticed it was. We got pictures to prove it too. and we
Yeah.
did not do it because our name's not even spelled how we. It's like Mike and Julian or something like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, that shit was crazy though.
That definitely was a trip. That makes me want to ask you though, do you feel like life is just planned out, or do you feel like we writing it as we go? Like, because how do you
Oh
think all
no,
these occurrences just keep coming like that?
I don't think it's planned. I don't think it's planned. No, life is not planned out. But I think things just fall into place as life goes on. Like
Yeah.
our situation, that wasn't planned. Like all that what happened to us, motherfuckers stealing the money and shit like that. That led us to doing that. We don't know. We would, you know what I'm saying? Our trip would have
Right.
been totally different had everything panned out the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that it was like, oh, okay, this motherfucker gonna rob y'all, then y'all gonna. I just
Right.
think
Yeah.
it just goes on, and then as it was happening, everything was just falling into place that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause ain't no life will rock your world. Shit, it's just
Absolutely.
unexpected. Ain't no today is not promised.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
I
not promised. Shit.
I think it's all in how you deal with it though. Like you
Hmm.
either and it's funny. I did a episode yesterday, but we kind of just talked about how like either you solution based or you problem based. Like either you're gonna be coming up with solutions to your problems or you just gonna be stuck in them.
Right.
But man, I wanted to ask you what, because I know I think last tournament we had, you told me that basketball was your place of like letting go and releasing.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to know, how do you find that now? Because I know that, shoot, you can't go to no parks, you can't hoop no, I mean, you can't watch basketball. Like it ain't really nothing
It.
you can do.
I've been trying. Well, far as like that goes, I know I've been trying. I've been struggling with it because I'm not able to do that, and that's like my major outlet. Like, so yeah, I've been struggling with it. But what I'm able to do, I guess, watch old stuff. Like I've been having like nostalgia, watching like old LeBron games sometimes, and this Michael Jordan documentary that's been airing. I've been watching that, seeing how he is, and some listeners might not like this, but I'm not seeing the like he ain't that much better than LeBron to me. Like I'm not seeing like a big because people are like, oh, I want you to see this. Your viewpoint's gonna change. Mine isn't. It's not happening. Like I'm looking for it,
Yeah.
but it's not one because it's a lot of factors. I don't want to get into it. The whole podcast to change.
No, we could definitely get into it, because I mean I've been watching it, and what I've been kind of getting from it, like, yes, I love the competitive mentality and shit, but as I've gotten older in my life, that shit has kind of become toxic for me to be in every situation. Like I just gotta.
Mm-hmm,
So and
mm-hmm.
and putting that on other people, like I can see putting it on yourself. Like if you feel that way about yourself, but like, just everybody don't respond well to that.
Right, right. I mean, to me, I'm just looking like, okay, the players wasn't that good. I'm looking at he killing these motherfuckers, but they ain't that good. And LeBron is bigger than him. And LeBron, I'm like, people talk about some LeBron wouldn't be able to handle the Detroit Pistons. Dude, LeBron was bigger than every player I see on that
Right.
floor for the Pistons. If y'all think Mike Jordan had to put on 15 pounds of muscle.
Damn.
And guess he was 200 to 215. LeBron James is 285. Already muscle. What do y'all think? Like, why do y'all think an extra 70 pounds, 2 inches taller is going to have trouble? I'm just so confused about why people think like that. But I'm just going. Look. I'm gonna let it go.
I feel you, and as you say that, I'm also thinking like, you know, some people might feel like Jordan might be the best player ever, but like LeBron seemed like a better human in general, you know.
I don't want to,
I mean, I don't know Michael Jordan as a person, but you
right.
know,
I just feel like Mike is good, but he came up during a different time. I think it's generational players. That's what I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's what I think, and I think when people realize that, because it's, for me, when I look at these, I think it's unfair for me to judge LeBron against this, because I'm looking at that, I'm like, man, LeBron easily have killed him, but I can't put him back then. That's just like Jordan going back against Havlicek and them motherfuckers, back Bill Russell and them. Like, he'll kill them motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every generation has a great player. Like, and it's some players who will excel in every generation. Like that's just how great they are. Like, you'd be like, okay, Wilt Chamberlain, that motherfucker will be cold anytime. Shaq, anytime. LeBron,
isn't it supposed to evolve like that though?
Huh?
Like, isn't the game supposed to evolve like that?
And humans evolve our bodies. We don't look at Jesse Owens when he won the Olympics. When he went to Germany and won the Olympics, that motherfucker ran 100 in like 20 seconds. Some shit that motherfucker's probably cut in half now. Like Usain blowing out the water. But that's because people, we evolve.
Yeah.
We get faster, bigger, stronger. Technology, all that plays a factor. So
but the funny thing is,
will have.
The funny thing to me is that, like, it almost seemed like anything that Black folks are competing in is all like, we never let the game progress. Like, even with music, it's the same thing. If you look at like music, like, motherfuckers have their era of what they was into, and they just don't let that next era be better than the last. Like that. Yeah, that just don't make sense.
Well, that's because, and I think that's a generation. I think that's a generational thing too. Yeah. Because people take pride in their time. Yeah. I came up during this time. This time was the best time. Motherfucker, that the 80s was the best time. The 90s was the best time. When I came up, music was good. Yeah. Your music ain't shit. No, it's just different. It just evolves. It just changes. Like, the music ain't gonna never be the same. The sports ain't gonna never be the same. Nah. Like, that just, and if you want, oh my God, no, stop. Sorry, y'all. Okay. But that's evolution, man.
Yeah. So how do you stay adapting to like the times? Like, just how do you stay in tune with, not falling into that pattern of, back in my day?
Staying present, staying current, and you gotta appreciate the future. Like, you gotta appreciate, because I feel like the future gonna be much better. Like, I'm always looking like, okay, I feel like I'm looking at the young kids. Like, I'm just looking at my little cousin, for example. He just graduated high school. He just turned 18 today.
That's what's up.
They generation is so accepting, and so, like, because they coming in, because they're growing up during times they seeing different stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, I feel like, I'm just like, shit, I'm looking forward to when these motherfuckers get older, because right now, the old motherfuckers we got ain't shit. They don't care, Yeah. And so, I mean, I think once that happens, it'll be better. Like, people, it's always gonna get better with the time. I think it'll get better more than it'll get worse. Like, especially with this pandemic. Yeah. Like, hopefully Donald Trump lose, and then we can get Biden in there, and then he'll do some better things. Yeah. And if y'all on this podcast, I know Diddy made that statement about earning the black vote, but bitch, there's no other choice to earn. Like
Right.
I don't like. I'm a realist. Like yeah, earn my vote, but that part's over. Like there's one at this point. There's one candidate that you can vote for. If you're voting any other candidate, it's Donald Trump. Like it's no. It's only you have two fucking choices. Ain't no earning a black vote for this. Like
And
that part is over. Like that was a Democratic run. That's when you say earn our vote. That part over. Now vote for Biden. And if you're not voting for Biden, who the fuck are you voting for? Like,
and I think personally, I think it was a flex. I think what he was trying to do was just get their attention. Like, hey, like this is what the fuck we care about. Cause it's the thing. I don't think Diddy. I don't just me personally. I don't think Diddy would tell motherfuckers not to vote. But I think he basically telling motherfuckers like, hey, let me know what the fuck you doing, or let black people know what you're doing for us. And we gonna vote for you regardless. But don't think that you're gonna get our vote so easy. Like at least explain to me why I'm voting for you.
right. And Diddy, get your ass out here. I feel like you look now, hold on. Now I don't wanna be on your ass, Diddy. But back in the day, like vote or die and shit, you was out here like
Yeah.
I know it was a big marketing campaign, so I know like he about his coin, so you know that made him a lot of money, bitch. You know everybody had a vote or die shirt and shit. So
This shit marketing too though. Like
I know.
I think he said all the buzzwords he needed to say for somebody from Joe Biden's camp to at least reach out to him. Like, hey, maybe we should have a live conversation, or maybe we should do
Well,
this.
you know
It's gonna happen.
his campaign manager, Simone Sanders. You know the black one, black
Yeah.
lady, Simone Sanders. It's so funny to me, man, because you know she worked for Bernie the last
Yeah.
go round. Now this time this bitch worked for Bernie. I'm like, but you know what? I don't blame her because it's politics, but it's funny when I see the black people doing it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if you just with Bernie 4 years ago, all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I ain't fucking with Bernie. But yeah, like I'm sure motherfuckers be reaching out to her all the time though. Like so I like that he got her part of the team.
Yeah.
And hopefully he picks Stacey Abrams for his vice. Because I love her. And she is smart as fuck. And she wants to actually change processes. Like she wants to change the whole electoral college because she knows that that is not going to help us at all. Like if we keep doing electoral college, Donald Trump will happen.
Yeah.
Like, let the popular president win because he won. He or she won.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah, I hope you pick her because Kamala is a little bit controversial. Her record. I love her though. I love her. But at the same time, Stacey is just more. She's clean.
Yeah.
She's wholesome. You know, Southern. She looks like someone I just want to give a hug. You know, like you know, like you just want to get like, give me a hug, Stacey. You know, she'll give you a good ass hug.
Yeah. Shit, I was an Andrew Yang fan when he was in it. I was definitely.
Why did you like him?
I don't know. He just was kind of speaking to me. He just seemed like more charming, you know, like more believable than anybody else.
Yeah, I fucked with Bernie, man, because I felt Bernie could win. And I liked his ideas. Like I fucked with Bernie. Motherfuckers like, oh, social. So what? Let's try some new shit. What y'all talking about?
My only concern was he old though. Like
No,
motherfucker
but
old.
all these motherfuckers old.
True. Very true.
All these motherfuckers old. Biden be scaring me sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. He be scaring me sometimes. His gaps and shit, he be like, now it's scary. The reason I say that is because you know how Donald Trump is on that debate stage, bitch.
Yeah.
You will eat your ass up. I'm telling you, he not gonna be talking politics and shit. He talking about you.
Yeah.
And once you mumble and shit, can he even press? You see the guy not even like he not gonna say shit about your policies, nothing. He gonna talk about how old your ass is, how incompetent you is, how like you know what I'm saying? It's all gonna be personal shit with him. Cause he don't know politics and policies and shit. That's not his thing. But I will talk about your ass. That's what I will do is talk about your ass. Because Hillary, remember how he was stalking Hillary on that stage, bitch? Walking behind her and shit. He was not. Like, why the fuck are you following me? I'm trying to talk. This motherfucker, he is crazy. He got a crazy ass president, man.
For real. Shit. And it's funny, like just with this whole stimulus check thing and putting his name on the check and shit, like that shit ain't even no real money. Like that's just that ain't even a month of rent. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't shit.
Well, and see, because I was wondering how they came up with that number, and I guess that's the national minimum wage is $7.50.
Oh, okay.
So I think what they did was they did a month payout of the national minimum wage. But
that lets you know how fucked up shit is. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck is this? But but in some places, motherfuckers is like, hell yeah. But that's like the people that kind of voted for them.
Yeah.
Like the heart, you know what I'm saying? The heart of the Tennessee and the smaller states and shit, the South and shit, where they not really making that much money anyways, and shit already cheap for them.
Yeah.
So a $1,200 check, like shit, sign me up. But then what I'm tired of people saying it's a Trump check and Trump gave me this money, because that's the wrong motherfuckers pushing this narrative, and that's the wrong narrative to push, because it's gonna make people think that he did this and he didn't. It's our tax dollars, motherfuckers paid into this.
Yeah.
We paying ourselves, motherfucker. Y'all paying yourself. This is them paying us our money. This is money we got saved up. No, why you ask? I'm on a show.
On a show?
Yeah, I'm doing a podcast.
Oh.
Why are you talking to me doing it?
I know you're doing it.
The first thing I told you when you came here is I'm doing a podcast.
Right.
And to go in there, and now you don't know what I'm doing.
I think you're talking to other people there.
No, do it matter? I'm not being rude. I'm just saying. This. Oh, gee. Oh, I'm letting go, y'all. I gotta come. Okay. That's why the whole. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Let me hit the fight. Hold on. I wanted y'all to see my shirt. That's why I wanted to leave it.
That's what's up.
Can you read
That's
it?
cool. Yeah, I am Black History. That's dope.
Okay, James got it for me. I forgot who had got it for me yesterday, but James got it for me for my birthday.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but that's why I want to show my shirt off. I know y'all see my haircut, but that's not why. I just want to show my shirt off.
Juju, what's your biggest lesson during quarantining that you learned?
Lesson?
Yeah, what's the biggest thing that you learned during this time?
I'm just trying. I guess I'm learning. I feel like I'm a patient person, but my patience is getting.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning to, I don't know, be more patient, even more, try to find more. I don't know.
That's real.
I think that's my biggest lesson, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you in the house all the time. You can't really go nowhere. I can't go play basketball. I can't go to the gym and work out. Like because I was working out every day. Like I like that because it's like I'm getting loose. Like but now I'm like, but I do be taking long walks with LeBron sometimes.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, are you still exercising and just getting a workout in?
So I'm trying to my exercise I haven't been doing. I've done a couple home workouts during the quarantine, but not many. But I've been waiting for these resistance bands that I ordered.
Okay.
But they've been in China. I ordered these motherfuckers in March, and I think I'm just gonna have to order some from a different company or something. Yeah, man. I'm like, what the fuck? But it was like at the beginning of the quarantine, motherfucker, you know, like, they're like, oh, you gonna be in the house? Like, it was an ad, they got me. I was like, oh, shit, let me get these resistance bands. Man, that shit still in China. That shit went from one city. It's showing me where it's tracking it. That shit went from one city to another. It literally just went a city over.
Damn.
I'm like, what? And that was within a month of the order. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to. I don't know if I can cancel it. It already done shit, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But yeah, and then I've been running a couple times. Like I've been on some runs. But I've been trying to just not eat bad, so I don't really gain necessary weight, because people have been gaining weight during the quarantine, not being able to exercise as much and stuff like that. So I've just been trying to watch what I eat during the quarantine, like make sure I'm drinking a lot of water and stuff. That's what I think one of the pluses from the quarantine is like people been drinking the water intake. I hope motherfuckers is drinking all the water that they taking from these stores.
Right.
Because I am. Shit.
Hell yeah. Do you have like a daily routine that you do?
You know what? My daily routine right now, is because I'm not working. So due to the quarantine, so right now I'm fucking I wake up. But I wake up, my wake up time is it fluctuates because I don't got nowhere to be. So it'll be maybe like in the afternoon, I'll wake up and stuff, brush my teeth and stuff, take LeBron out, maybe make a little breakfast or something. I'll watch TV and stuff. I'll do that for a while. I'll just be not smoking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My smoke intake has increased a lot. That's what
Oh wow.
The quarantine has increased my smoking a lot because I can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, shit, let me load another bowl. And then I just been doing that, man.
Yeah.
But then I do my Spanish lesson usually like late night because like it's like to end my day, I do my Spanish lesson. And I do a lesson a day. I used to have Duolingo. If you guys are interested in learning a language, I highly suggest it because I feel like I'm learning.
That's
and
what's
it's
up.
fun. Yeah. So that's why I do that. The lesson ranges from like an hour to 2 hours, like a day. So I've been doing that. And then Duolingo says that if you practice a language at least 20 minutes a day, you'll be proficient at the language. So I've been doing at least like hour, 2 hours a day.
That's what's up.
Because like we got time, I got time to just be on the app and just play with it and just continue to learn. Because I do want to come out of the quarantine bilingual. Like that's one of my goals. Is like I want to be bilingual, and I'm taking this opportunity to really do it. So it's seven checkpoints, and I've hit one. I'm on my way to the second one. So
that's what's up.
Yep.
That's dope.
Yep. And
Should
then you said what?
I was gonna say we gonna have to bring you back when you're done to speak Spanish on the episode.
I swear. Oh my God. I know, I'll give y'all a little something, mi nombre es Julius, hola, a little bit. But
that's what's
yeah,
up.
that'll be, that'll be so cool. I'll be really excited to do that too.
Yeah.
Because like it's crazy, like I'm getting excited the more and more I learn because like I'm seeing like it feels like I'm seeing Spanish more just because like I think because of my understanding of it, like I'm able to read more. So now I feel like I'm seeing Spanish more.
Yeah.
So like I've been seeing like going places like, oh, like if I like it's a Spanish church down the street. Well, and they had all the days and stuff for their services. And I was like, oh, okay, Sunday service, Monday, okay. And they having Bible study on this, okay. Okay. I ain't never really read they sign
Yeah.
to see like when they services was. I just kept walking like, oh, I don't know what that shit is. But then I was looking at it, was like, okay, yeah, okay, all right. Monday, Tuesday, okay. I was so happy that I was reading it. Yeah, one day I saw this. I was at the grocery store. I saw this older Mexican couple. They was like, I was in the water aisle. I remember because they was getting something that was like in the. I was like, disculpe. Baby, I was so happy I used my little Spanish out.
That's what's up. What are you looking most forward to getting out of quarantine?
I think I'm gonna go back home, see my family.
That's what's up.
My family. I normally I miss my family, but not like this. Like I've never like missed my family like this, because I had a tragedy in my family due to COVID-19. Y'all, I lost my uncle.
It's hard to hear that.
But so like getting out of quarantine, that's the first thing I want to do is just go back home.
Yeah.
Hug my mama and I want to see my family and just talk to everybody and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my first thing I'm looking forward to is getting out of here and going back home because I miss my family. I ain't never missed my family like this, being away from them.
Yeah, no, I feel that too. I do.
I ain't never been like, oh, I miss mom. I mean, I miss them, but not like, like, oh, I really want to go. Yeah, but now I'm like, I need to get back home.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm most excited about getting out of quarantine. It's just like getting on the plane and going to Wisconsin, seeing my family.
That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I definitely feel that. Like I've never been one to like really miss my family either, but it's been a lot of times during this time where it's like, man, like I wish I was at home, but also I feel like I needed this time to myself to really like just put a whole lot of different things in perspective.
I mean, this time I'm like it's so now that is thing that I will say I kind of appreciate is a lot of self-reflection.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if you're not if you're not doing that right now, I mean you kind of have no choice. I don't know. Like I feel like it. Like I'm doing so much like looking back and
Yeah.
looking ahead. Like it's so much that thinking and stuff. Like I want to be a better person coming out the quarantine. That's my main thing.
Yeah. And I really feel like I say this all the time, but I really feel like people either are going to choose to be better after this or they're going to wish for the past. So you either moving forward or you moving backwards. I don't think it's going to be no more in-betweens after this.
Yeah, I think this put stuff in perspective. Like it give you so much time to just sit and think. Yeah, you can't go nowhere.
Right. Yeah.
Because when you go places, you get your mind off shit.
Right.
Go here. Let me go here. No, sit your ass down. Think about it.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's. I feel like I'm on a silent retreat because and now I've kind of gotten used to it, but in the beginning, man, I was just in my feelings about a lot of shit, like just really feeling a whole lot, and I couldn't go run to the beach. I couldn't do shit except be in the house and just be here with my feelings, positive and negative, and like I was like, ooh, I gotta work through these in order to like be able to move, really truly move through them shits because just running from them, they not going nowhere. So I've been
Yeah.
dealing with myself for real, and I appreciate that.
Right. That's exactly what I've been feeling like too. I'm like, I'm trying, like I said, I just want to come out of here better. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
be like, I'm gonna come out here speaking Spanish to you hoes. Like, hey, what's that? Yo no
Right.
sé. I don't.
That's funny, but that's so real. That's so real.
Mm-hmm. Mind, body, and soul. That's why I'm trying to. That's how I'm trying to approach it and come out of here like, okay, yep, stronger
That's
in
dope.
all aspects.
Yeah. Shoot. Before we get out of here, I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
ask you, what is one piece of advice? Like what's something that you gained on your journey that you feel like you could share with the listeners?
Um, I guess like not to second guess yourself, and also that what I've found out like sometimes like is like you never know like who was like watching you. Like it's people do really be watching you and maybe inspired by you. You don't know. Like I remember like I just think about like one of the coaches from New York, the Rough Riders, the team that fucking cold as fuck. Like they coach came up to me like telling me how his name Mike. He was like telling me like how I inspired him to get his team together and
Wow.
like like you never but like you just don't think about those things when you in the moment because I'm just thinking about us. I'm thinking about like, okay, we gotta get here, bitch. We gotta raise this money.
Yeah.
We gotta get this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on it for us, but like it is people that watch you and like I think like you should because for me it felt good to sit to really appreciate that to be like, oh wow, I didn't even know people really watched and be like, oh okay, like I see what he doing. Like I don't really be thinking like that. Like oh like because you could be like you too.
Right.
Like I'm
Yeah.
sure people seen you start your podcast and you have been an inspiration for people to be like, man, like John from New York. I'm sure he saw you, bitch, have your podcast, and he was like, bitch, let me get in my bag, let me get a
Yeah.
podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not copying. It's just like inspiration. Like, damn,
Yeah.
like I know him because and I also feel like when you know somebody that's doing something, it feels like I can do it. I mean,
Absolutely.
not
Yeah.
not in a fucked up way. Like, oh, he can not a condescending. Oh, he can do it. I can do it, but more or less like, oh, Mike can do it. That's what's up. Like, I can do it. Like,
Yeah.
you like it's more or less like that in an inspirational way. So
Yeah,
like
definitely.
taking that, like I think that's one of the things I picked up, and then I know one thing that I want to give to people that I'm struggling with that I know that I will continue to work on is asking people for help.
Man. Wow. Yeah, I struggle
That's
with that too. Yeah.
that's a big thing for me that I'm dealing with still. But like asking people for help because it's there and I just feel like sometimes we don't ask. We just it's the pride. For me, I know I'm prideful as fuck.
Yeah.
I know like I feel like I can do this shit. And also it's some situations where being let down when asking for help. So that's the cause me to be like, I ain't asking for help. Shit, I'm just gonna do it myself. The motherfuckers ain't gonna help me no way. So but it's hard to get out that mindset. But I'm gonna tell people try to keep that out and ask somebody for help. If they say no, they can't do it. Fuck it, just move on. But most of the time, if you feel comfortable asking somebody for help, that person is going to help you because that's the person you've been felt comfortable enough to ask that question. So most likely they're going to help you anyways. Like people be willing to help too. Like you'd be like, oh, I didn't even know. Be like, yeah, you just ask. Like, oh, I didn't know. You know,
Right,
when
yeah.
dude ask for that help, he's like, oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Like, yeah, just ask me. So that's that's another one.
That's
That
I think that's probably the best, like for real. Like that's a really good one because I know for sure I struggle with that. So man, I appreciate you sharing that with me because yeah, I needed to hear that today.
it's sharing it with myself again. I'm just saying it out loud. That's all
Yeah,
it is.
that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still, like I said, it's still a work in progress for me. That's not like something I'm just like, no, I still be having my reservations,
Yeah,
asking somebody to help me. So, but I know that's, like I said, we want to take on our journey. That's something that I'm trying to take on a journey, and I feel like if I'm dealing with it, most of the time when you're dealing with something, it's somebody else dealing with it too. So, like you said,
absolutely. Yeah,
so yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got for y'all.
that's dope. Juju, I appreciate you so much for coming through and being on the show.
Thank you.
Um, where
Thank
can
you for
people
having
find
me.
you? Absolutely, absolutely. Where can the people find
Um,
you?
I'm on Facebook, Julius Farr. Um, you can find our team on Facebook with the SoCal Ballers. I'm about to start. That's another thing. I'm about to really start like trying to get on our team, just doing stuff
Yeah,
in the behind the scene right now. So when we come off the quarantine, we'll be right. But look our team up, SoCal Ballers, on Facebook, on Instagram is SoCal_Ballers. My name on Instagram is Juju Farr, like this, but it's no space, just one word. No, I post a variety of things. I might post a twerk video. I might post a food highlight. I might, I'm all over the place, y'all. Come check me out.
Juju, I appreciate you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And I like your painting too in the back. I ain't.
Thank you. The homie Code did that one. Actually, the dude that did all my tattoos, he did that one. Yeah, no, he
Your
really
tattoo
dope.
artist did that?
Yeah. No,
What is that? It's like
it's
a
like a
warrior?
African warrior,
A woman?
yeah.
Ugh. Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm in love with it.
That's what's up. Shoot. Thank y'all for listening.
Thank you
This is
guys.
Mike Brown, and this is The Art of Letting Go. Peace. And that's the show.